7 down the stretch, and I mean, we're a 50% free throw shooting team, so I really compliment our guys for focusing and putting them in there. Going 6 for 7 was great, and really a lot of parallels to the last game.
Yeah.
They didn't get up as big as they did the first game, but I mean, the game was about the same place in terms of score-wise, and then they started putting on the press a little bit and pressuring, and this time our guys didn't turn the ball over, and we got to the line instead. So I thought it showed huge growth by all of our guys.
You ended up with 21 points in the second quarter to build the gap. How'd you get on track?
I think the big thing I told them, I think we got a little we were getting the ball and looking to penetrate and make things happen so we could find guys under the basket. We'd kick into shooters. I thought when we got a little complacent, we got up 13 or 14 there, I think, at one point. We started, I call it this with the ball. We started to lift the ball here instead of looking for driving lanes and looking for open teammates. We look, and then there's more tips and there's a couple more steals. So yeah, I think what you saw in the second quarter was us playing loose and us getting into the gaps. And then we kind of got in the same places last time with them, and I credit Stanton a lot. That's 2 games we played them in a row where we got them down double digits, and they did not go away. So I really compliment their ball players and their coaches.
It's been a while since you won a postseason game, I believe. Just talk about kind of the mentality that's kind of changing at Riverside to now make this a common thing.
Yeah, this is big. I heard some kids talking about them. They may have gotten a play-in game once, maybe. I'd have to go back and look. This is my second year here, but getting a playoff game at home was a huge deal. I mean, getting to double digits. We've just secured a 500 season with that, and we get another win, we can secure a winning season. So there's just some building blocks here, and with all the obstacles that every team had to face this year, I'm really proud of all of our guys and what they did, because we had a lot of obstacles to overcome, and our kids have done it, and I feel like they're playing some of their best basketball here down the stretch.
You had about an 8 to 10 point lead there a lot of the second half, and a good chance to just see how you guys could run clock and maybe get open looks if they were there. Were you happy with the way you closed it out?
Yes, the very end. I'm happy how we came to the ball. We got to the free throw line instead of getting turnovers. We had a couple turnovers, I'd say, right before we kind of calmed down and got to the free throw line. But last time, we were turning over every other play, I think, when we played Stanton there. So I was very happy with that. We had a little bit of spurt there where we started to drive and get back to being aggressive, but we were doing it without maybe jump stops. So we were kind of floating a little bit. We had a couple, I'd call bad turnovers back to the ball above the head. So I think they're just a little bit nervous. They kind of know, all of our guys knew the significance of this game. I mean, they came in yesterday and they shot. They did a lot. A lot of our kids were focused and locked in. So I'm really proud of how they finished.
Carter Johnson's had some huge games for them this season, and he still was up over 20 points tonight. But who'd you throw at him mostly defensively, and how'd you do there?
Well, I had Grady to start because he's got a little bit more length on him, but that also chasing Carter Johnson does a lot for fatigue factor, and Drake Woods is really good laterally, and so we made the switch to go Drake, and I thought he did pretty good. He got free a couple times. Grady was locked in. He really likes to go to his left, but he kind of expanded his game. I thought went to the right a little bit. He really caused some problems. And one time we said, hey, we're going to double ball screens, and he ends up splitting it and getting the layup. Then he got a big 3 there at the end. So he's a quality ball player. But I thought Grady and Drake did pretty good, making it tough for him at least.
Yeah,
Brogan Allensworth had a big scoring night. I mean, just a guy who's played for 4 years, big, tall, athletic. You could see he was a difference maker.
Oh, it was huge, especially earlier. We're really focused on Grady, and I thought he did a good job of finishing around the rim. We got into foul trouble, which was really tough because we don't have a lot of bigs behind him with a lot of minutes. We lost Wyatt Huff to start the season, who would have helped fill that gap nicely. But yeah, Brogan, 19 and 13 by my counts. That's a big time performance from a senior. At the end, I would have liked to have been able to see him finish out the game, but that's how it goes. A lot of compliments to Brogan. His head was in there, and he was really battling down low.
But the guys didn't fold when he did foul out, and they hit their free throws like you talked about there at the end.